Today on Is It Fast, we are bringing you this Mercedes S63 AMG. The whole idea of getting behind the wheel of cars like this and sharing it with you guys is to show you what kind of cars are available for relatively good money. You know, the reality is a car like this back in the day would have cost you upwards of £80,000. This car's now tipping 10 years old. So in this latest, jeez, this car is big. And you can pick it up for around about what you get a Ford Focus for from new. And of course, a lot of it's going to come down to taste. A lot of it's going to come down to the kind of things that you look for in a car. And running a car like this is never going to be particularly cheap or economical, but it does show you what is available if you look around a little bit and you scratch beneath the surface a little bit. This is a car that is chock full of character. It's possibly one of the largest cars I've ever driven. Feels quite yacht-like, and I say that in a really positive way. It feels like you're wafting over the road, just like you would waft through a bay, looking across to Monaco from your lovely 39-foot yacht. You can see the Mercedes Stour in front of you, right way out in front of you. Makes you feel really posh. It's really plush. There's a lot of wood, and although you've got over 500 horsepower in the front, at no point driving this car have I felt like you need to use that for any kind of silliness at any stage. Yeah, it pulls pretty well. If you're casting your eye around for a large, sedate, yet very powerful cruiser, and you're coming across an S63 AMG such as this, there are a couple of things you may want to know about how it feels and what to look out for. First of all, you're not going to get an awful lot of response through the steering wheel. There's an awful lot of play there. It's responsive enough. It's not a Lotus Elise in terms of response. The throttle and the brakes are lovely, really nice, but again, you can tell that it's been designed for comfort over raw driving experience. If you want to park it, it's really long. It's a big car. We're driving around out of town in this at the minute, and it feels comfortable in that space. We've driven through a couple of little villages in this today, and you feel the squeeze. The dashboard layout is lovely. You know, if you're getting one of these to go up and down the motorway, or you're using it to go on regular journeys, perfect. I got straight in this car, nothing confused me, everything was easy to use, it was really simple. It's really well put together. This car's 10 years old, it's done 75,000 miles, and nothing feels like it's about to fall off. Absolutely nothing at all. You don't need to hammer it, you don't need to drive quickly in it. But I don't know where I am. I've been talking and I'm lost. So what do I think finally of this Mercedes S63 AMG? Well, other than the interior starting to look a little bit dated, actually as an overall package, it's pretty fun. And it adds that little bit of something, that little bit of personality that is getting harder and harder to find nowadays. Yeah, it's a little bit of a barge, and it's going to be a little bit pricey when you start to fill it up at the petrol station, but the sound it makes is incredible. The way it makes you feel when you're in it driving around is pretty special, and for the money you're going to be hard pushed to find something that gives you this kind of poke for that kind of cash. I've just found the massaging seat feature. Now this very much depends on your own preference. Now some of you will enjoy things slow and gentle.
Is it fast?
Who have you been talking to? This is an experience.
No Ghostbusters though.